Fans surely cannot wait to see Yellowstone's favorite family, the Duttons, back in action. Since Yellowstone only runs for about 10 weeks per year, the well runs dry for 42 weeks. And the only way to quench that thirst is to engage in binge-watching previous seasons to find Easter eggs never noticed. But if you're really desperate for the next season, your thirst is about to be quenched. Here are the main things you should know about the upcoming Season 5 of Yellowstone. Yellowstone Season 5 will likely premiere in the fall of 2022. The modern-aged Western drama has had a massive rising in ratings from season to season, so it's not a big shocker that the Paramount network has quick-drawn and pulled the trigger on announcing that Season 5 has officially been given the green light. One producer was already hyping fans up for a fall premiere. David Glasser, the CEO of Yellowstone production company 101 Studios, gave a post-finale update in January on what the tentative timeline of progress would be for the Western drama's future. And he confirmed Yellowstone Season 5 was set to debut in the fall, similar to Season 4's later-than-expected arrival. But this is still understood since the Great Global Lockdown delayed everyone. Does that mean we'll get to see the 6666 spin-off popping up on Paramount Plus beforehand? It's surely possible, and maybe even likely. Let's expound more on that a little later. Yellowstone's filming start for Season 5 is set for May 2022. Yellowstone co-creator Taylor Sheridan has been busy as a beaver composing the scripts for Season 5's episodes. And to the great relief of fans, filming for Season 5 started in May. Fans can anticipate the forthcoming season to follow the traditional 10-episode slate. But that could always change, with some episodes being divided into Part 1 and Part 2. Cinema Blend explained that Sheridan would be willing to attach additional episodes, but his progress suggests that he has already concluded the bulk of the writing process this spring to make room for the cast and crew to return to production for new episodes in May. Cinema Blend and other reports show that's definitely enough time to meet deadlines for a fall debut, unless this is the season that goes heavy on CGI mechs attempting to take over the ranch. Jen Landon has been promoted to series regular for Season 5. It's immediately obvious that Jen Landon portraying Teeter made such an impact that she's due to settle up nicely in Season 5. Having served as a recurring actor across Seasons 3 and 4 of Yellowstone, the producers rewarded Jen Landon's twang-ridden efforts by promoting her to series regular. It's been said many times, and it seems to be true. There's no character on Yellowstone quite like Teeter. She's the pink-haired, smack-talking Texan who made a huge impression on Rip, Case, Lloyd, and the rest of the hired hands when she first appeared on the Dutton Ranch. While it can be tough to understand Teeter's thick accent at times, it's Teeter, not Tater. The bunkhouse just wouldn't be the same without her. And now that she wears the infamous Yellowstone brand, it's obvious that Teeter is here and has tenure at the Dutton Ranch. But there is one worry for the fans. They don't want to fall in love with a character, see her progress on the ranch, just to be propositioned for a 5th season demise. Fans surely want to see a lot more of Teeter's A-plus dialogue and gross-out lines. So Yellowstone enthusiasts hope that Taylor Sheridan devises several channels to deepen the Teeter's narrative in upcoming episodes and seasons. As for other regulars in the next Yellowstone season, both Jefferson White and Catherine Kelly are set to be regulars in Season 5. During the entire Season 4 arc on Yellowstone, Jimmy Herdstrom, being played by Jefferson White, appeared to be tailor-made to dovetail into his upcoming lead turn in the 6666 spin-off, and the introduction of Catherine Kelly's Emily as his co-worker turned girlfriend turned fiancé. It all seemed to strengthen the idea that the flagship series was building up that world for standalone storytelling. Which is technically still true, of course, but now we know that Jefferson White's Jimmy won't actually be absent from Yellowstone itself, as he's set to return as a series regular in Season 5. And this is a great bonus for the fans that have grown to adore him. In addition, we have Catherine Kelly's role as Emily. It also has been promoted to series regular status for Season 5. Unfortunately, it's too soon to know if that means if her romance will keep her in Montana or if the storytelling will once again be split across 2 locations. As for the remaining cast members, they're set to return with some possible exceptions. Aside from the thespians previously mentioned, Yellowstone Season 5 cast will pretty much consist of the entire essential lineup, including Kevin Costner, Luke Grimes, Kelly Riley, Wes Bentley, Cole Hauser, Kelsey Asbiel, Forey Smith, Denham Richards, Ian Bowen, Ryan Bingham, and Gil Birmingham. We can also look forward to seeing more of Finn Little, as he's expected to be the future generation of the ranch, along with Tate Dutton, who is portrayed by Breckin Merrill. Here's the players absent from the Yellowstone Season 5 lineup. Eden Brolin, who portrayed Mia, was deeply distressed after seeing Jimmy and Emily together. She might have permanently hit the road. Hassie Harrison, who plays as Laramie, the barrel racer and friend of Mia, was partially a catalyst for Walker and Lloyd's bloody rivalry in Season 4, might also disappear from the Yellowstone Season 5 roster. Katherine Cunningham's character Christina shook things up in Jamie's world. Although many would like to see more from her, it's uncertain if she'll actually have a recurring role in Season 5. Piper Perabo, who played as the left-leaning activist Summer Higgins, was heading for jail time, so it's unlikely that she'll be able to escape from detention or get off with a slap on the wrist and have the momentum to battle the Dutton family again. And as for Jackie Weaver, who portrayed Carolina Warner, the verdict isn't in yet as to if she'll be back to wreck the lives of the Dutton ranchers and their crew. But even though some fans have enjoyed her appearance, her character with the Dutton family might not be so likable. Keep in mind, just because these actors weren't noted doesn't confirm that they won't be around in future episodes. The same goes for reoccurring actors such as Moses Brings Plenty, who played as Mo, Jake Ream, simply known as Jake, and other familiar faces that make up the extended fabric of the Yellowstone universe. But overall, it seems that the core cast will return. As for the future of Yellowstone, regardless if your favorite Yellowstone characters will return for a Season 5, you can always look forward to Sheridan's other show, Mayor of Kingstown, 6666, as it is expected to be streaming on Paramount+. Unfortunately, the date has not yet been set in stone. Nonetheless, the synopsis released along with the show's announcement seems to suggest that it will be set in the modern day, on the historic 6666 Ranch, which is the actual 266,000-acre property that was first acquired by Sheridan in West Texas. It's already been hinted to be a big blast for the New Age Western genre, as it goes back to when Comanche still ruled West Texas. Back then, no ranch in America was more steeped in the history of the West than the 6666. Still operating as it did 2 centuries before, and encompassing an entire county, the 6666 is where the rule of law and the laws of nature merge in a place where the most dangerous thing one does is make a move. It captures the true Old West, where men actually were as hard as nails and as cold as rattlesnakes. The 6666 is synonymous with the merciless endeavor to raise the finest horses and livestock in the world, and ultimately where world-class cowboys were born, raised, and made. Aside from the 6666, the Yellowstone prequel emerged in January of this year. While the first 3 episodes of 1883 debuted following Yellowstone on Paramount Network, its subsequent episodes are available exclusively on Paramount+. Although you may not be able to find it on Hulu or Netflix, those with Amazon Prime membership should be able to have easy access to the Wild Wild West Yellowstone spin-off, 1883. The Yellowstone prequel sets out to tell the story of the Dutton family before they settled down on the Montana ranch that would become their namesake. The show stars country music power couple Faith Hill and Tim McGraw, along with Sam Elliott, Isabel May, and LaMonica Garrett. As Season 5 of Yellowstone is underway to be released this fall, there's still lots of content to get caught up to speed, and the prequel is a major storyline that you'll feel guilty for neglecting.